Rejuvenation potion, wooden arrow, a very short bow. Is the very short bow something we can actually use? Oh, quite well, in fact. All right, we might have to give it a try. I haven't used the bow at all. Let's go this way first. Oh, I think this is where... Yeah, that's where Sarge is. So we don't have to go that way. That's locked. Oh, right. That's the door that I was hacking at before. Sir? Oh, I missed this. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Well, so we get to see it a bit earlier than... Oh, Jesus, he can use magic? Okay, hang on. Yeah, so we get to see... This is stage 5 or 6, so this is what it looks like once their brains turn to mush. Bleed, good sir, bleed! Deal with my stabs. Oh, I have no stamina. It's alright. I'll bomb you with fire. Get hit by the fire! Oh, no good, sir. I stab you. Oh my god, you're still alive? Thank you. Oh my god. Notes of a man sinking into despair. Grief-torn armor. Are these slightly stronger bandages? Okay, so first we need to read this. I once thought everything would turn out fine, that time was on my side, that as I grew older, I'd see more and catch up to everything. 14 days ago, my beloved Eli arrived at Island Asylum with her sons. It's the 4th stage. I went to say goodbye, knowing how it will end for me. I write this for myself, which means for no one, as I am becoming nothing. If the prophet Sai grants grace, then let her bless me with the grace and curse of fierce tears. For I do not go gentle into that night. I will rage against the dying of the light. Who is that? Is that Robert Frost? Yeah, I don't know what this orange symbol means. Actually, let's grab this and see if... No, I want to go here. Maybe it just means it's better than what I currently have on. Man, that's clearly better, but we're not doing that. I think that might be what it means, that it's just better than whatever you have on. Yeah, because all of the gauntlets are saying that. So I'm curious how it... I mean, obviously for, like, armor, it makes sense, right? It's just whatever has better armor value. But I wonder for, like, weapons, how it manages that. I'm assuming it's probably... Sir, you're on fire! It's probably just by damage, right? And not by, like, overall DPS, comparing, like, attacks per second and all that. And we already went down there. I don't know, how did I possibly miss that? I have no idea. I already have a shovel.
You took your sweet time, eh?
I mean, I was exploring.
I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time.
Sir, you have some
You have to
food
admit
stuck
that
in
the
your
Red
beard?
Priests are quite resourceful, at least when it comes to death and dying.
Why'd you help me?
Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Fair enough.
I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Oh, I can't do any of his other dialogue options. Okay. Okie dokie. Ooh, lockpicks. Love it. A brick hammer. I don't know if that's useful for anything. Whoa, where did you come from, good sir? Hoot! Oh my god, okay. Coin, bandages, yeah, we don't need any of that. I think I'm just gonna read books. Unless they look like something, probably just gonna read them quickly. Because there could always be recipes or something. It could even be labeled as something not very exciting and still give me something. I guess that was just for the weird thing. I don't know what that was for. Ooh, more wooden arrows. We'll take your bow. Might as well take that. Screw it, we'll take everything. That's all pretty light. And we can always just drop stuff once. Hey! Hey, I want the mushrooms! I want the dang Thank you. And I'm gonna be very careful about looking like underneath steps. Because as I was exploring, I noticed that they like to put a lot of chests, like, behind you. In places that you wouldn't normally look. Or in places, I shouldn't say that. In places that could very easily be overlooked. Shit. Bleed, my good sir! I will fireball you to death. Kapow! Please bleed for me, good sir. Okay, that was way too close for comfort. I don't need to see that up close and personal. Give me those. Give me these. Brother Hugh. Oh, so pretty. And now we go to Otherworld. Otherworld. Oh, it's so pretty. Now this, even though I've never played, which I know we're going to have to rectify someday, this color palette reminds me of Elden Ring. Before it didn't, but this definitely has. I think it's probably just because of this golden color. Honestly, I think just like the golden color of castles is kind of like the Elden Ring aesthetic now. But from the little that I've seen, that's kind of what it reminds me. I hate it. Just in case. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Please don't look at me. Oh, there are giant people everywhere. Or giant statues of people, to be fair. I'm guessing that there are no chests in this location? Or anything that I need to mine or anything like that? I don't see anything so far.
Fear.
There's no pickables. It's actually pretty good textures on that. In general, they have pretty good textures here. For kind of an indie studio, this is, I mean, it's pretty good. You gotta admit, they're doing good work. I think this might be their first game, first or second.
To find me. Are you here
But if I recall correctly,
leave this place?
what are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
It's been a long time. What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
Why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
I mean, I was just transported here. I don't know what's going on with this.
Here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
Are you free? Are you behind the tree? No, good sir was not behind the tree. All right, let's go beyond.
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything.
Okay, now he is very loud. Excuse me.
But there were doubts and questions.
It's better.
How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it. Down to the last drop of blood.
Oh, there they are fighting. Yeah, you can see all the, these are all the, those are the Red Death that have gotten to a deep point in their affliction. It's almost like a ride at Disneyland. We're just kind of like going through the story.
We won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was
God,
the
that's so
first
cool.
time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the menhirs. Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil.
Gravity
It
almost
soaked
won there.
up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance
we were
to
over there.
create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
Interesting. So they're actually keeping everything rendered. It's not like we're in a different location. We're literally just in a different, like, this is all one location that all rendered at the same time, right? Because we walked down here and then we saw this to our left and these guys over here by the boat. So all this stuff is like happening at the same time. Yeah, because I think we walked down that way. It's like a Millennium Eye.
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it.
Actually,
But the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us.
doink!
Once again, it began to devour.
Oh, wait, they're resistant to fire? I would assume they're probably resistant to bleed effects, no? Yeah, they're immune. They've been bleeding. Okay, so none of my magic really works on these guys. I mean, we can still hit them. They're just resistant to it. We can pick up the broken arrow. Can't pick up their weapons though, it doesn't look like. Okay. Might as well fight him for a little bit of extra experience. Bomb. Alright, let's at least clear one out. There's a couple more over here. Oh, ow. Yeah. Oh, wait. What's going on with your arm there? That looks like it hurts. Oh, I remember there being one more. Can I go in here? Nope. No, we cannot. Yeah, this is cool. All the light just like pouring out of these windows. That looks beautiful. I mean, obviously the the building itself is a little in shambles, you might say. Hey, there's our boy. There's our boy. Man, the music though in this is really good. It's really good. It's not what I would expect at all. That's just, it's so sick. It's so cool.
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
Man, music like that, it's definitely got that creepy vibe to it. But it's always so good. It's always so good. So that cutscene, I mentioned it in my first impressions video. I didn't call it out by name, but that one, it was like, I don't know, everything up to this point has been like dark. There's been like blood everywhere on the walls. Everyone's dying. There's zombies. But that was the first time that I was like, oh, this is a much different tone that I expected. And it almost like it felt like that cutscene could have come from a Diablo game.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Bind the soul to the stone. Not the sword.
Touching the unreal.
All right. Let's awaken our boy.
I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake.
Wake, my king. Yeah, you are.
I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
It's an honor, my king.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me. Or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
I mean, it's a little comfy cozy, but I mean, if you're offering, I mean, we'll definitely leave. Why were you in prison here exactly?
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps in time, I'll remember more.
I mean, to be fair, dude, like, you're wearing bone armor. That doesn't necessarily pose you as a good guy. Like, typically, it's the bad guys that wear bones. And you have a spiky crown. Although, that's kind of like that's kind of religious symbolism. I mean, this in general is like all religious symbolism. What even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the age of conquest with my own eyes.
Yeah,
My
definitely.
Camelot in all its glory.
Yes.
What is happening?
That's what you're gonna find.
No.
Well, that was quick-lived.
I am not whole.
You're a spirit, it seems.
You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
It's an honor. I don't want you inside me. Okay, it's an
You are
honor.
a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
I don't think you're gonna be as happy with it as you think. Let's make way for Avalon then.
What an adventure this will be.
Ooh, can I get this sword? But I want the big spiky sword. Bummer. Is there anything, maybe a secret back here? So is that... Oh, wait. Oh, I see. So that's actually Arthur. I thought, like, that was his body, but that's just his armor. Arthur is actually in there. Interesting. So he hasn't... Well, he's decomposed a little bit. Ew. Can we take a shower? Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's gross. All right, let's get out of here. So of note, I'm just realizing... So this is the statue that we bound our soul with, right? Which is like that one right there. There's one over there. There's one over here. One over here. So that's 3 more. Doesn't look like this one has one. Right? It looks like whatever this piece is, like this piece right here, got like removed. Same thing over here. So I wonder if that's going to be relevant later. Maybe this is where we get like new powers or something. We have to bind our soul again. Or maybe this is where we come to kind of like give Arthur another piece. The solitary king around his round table. Ding! Increase armor by 1. You have unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the Four Dwellers. Oh, I completely missed this the first time. Additionally, the power of King Arthur has healed you from the Red Death. Hey! Hey! We're no longer cursed. Nice. Although now we gotta cover our pretty face. It's alright, until we find some better armor, and then I can't put this on anymore. I do think in general, though, you know what's funny? Is when we were going through character creation, I actually didn't think that our character looked all that good. I thought that our character looked, like, the face in general looked pretty bad. I think there's just an issue with games and character creators. Because Oblivion Remastered did the same thing, where when I was creating the character, I was like, you know, this character just doesn't look great. And then once we got in-game, it looks a lot better. I wonder if it just has to do with the scaling, right? Because, like, I mentioned while we were creating the character, I couldn't zoom out like I wanted to. But just in general, like the face just looks a lot better. I wonder if it's like rendered differently. I wish I could rotate here. But like, I don't. Am I crazy? Like, she just looks way better now than she did when we were actually creating her. Okay, and that's where we went to find Arthur. So now we can go this way. I don't know, maybe it's a mental thing. Maybe I'm just perceiving it differently. Man, I don't want to keep jumping, but if this is anything like Oblivion, you can actually get stats just from jumping. You are missing an entire face. So what are these guys doing? I guess they're charging whatever this is. That's creepy. Okay, so yeah, they're turning this, but what is this? Because let's see. So right now we're back on the island, the Asylum Island. Right? We're no longer in, like, the alternate dimension, so I don't know what that would be. Now, I don't know what the deal with this wispy boy is. I guess he's here just to light this up. We must abandon the vision, because what is beyond the sea came to us, and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. Well, who are the Titans? Do we remember them? Give me that. Something back here. That's way too long. That's way too long. I will not jump. I will not jump. I will not jump. I will not. God damn. And I knew it was coming. All right. Soul fragments. They grant you a measure of King Arthur's power. Activate a soul fragment with middle mouse to experience temporary effects such as increased damage or slowed time. We have slowed time right now. Rest at a bonfire and select the appropriate option to recharge the king's power. And as we will find, this becomes very important in some fights. Oh, nice. He's immune to fire. That's cute. Did I get something for that fight? Did it just put it directly into my inventory? Wow, even though we're not spec'd into it, the dull broadsword does more damage than our dagger. Oh, interesting. I have 2 burning embers. I wonder if there's a reason for that. I know we picked one up. So ring of protection. Oh, ring of toughness. That's what we just got. Increase encumbrance limit by 25. I have a feeling that that is going to become... Wow, even with how much we've picked up, we're still only at 73 out of 110. That's pretty wild, I'm going to admit. That will probably be necessary here at some point. Because we still have an entire other area for the tutorial, which is a little bit weird, I will say. I didn't really mention it before in my impressions video, but it is a little bit weird that they take you from this area, right, the island, which is your tutorial area, and then they drop you off on an island, which is yet another tutorial area. I'm surprised they don't just, like, put you straight into Avalon. Is there anything, like, actually back here? I didn't actually check here before. Nope. Alright, let's go. Hey, big murder face. How you doing, bud? How you doing? Alrighty, let's switch over to blood. From what I remember, there were no enemies on this island, though. So we're going to collect everything, making sure we have plenty of supplies ready to go for when we want to start making some potions, getting our alchemy on. As we do as witchers, or as we're going to try and be. There's no guarantee. You know, I mean, the only spells that I know are literally the ones that I have. And even then, when I played through my first 4 hours, I didn't even have the blood transfusion. I literally only had the fire spell. So I have one extra spell that I knew about. Doing good. How far are we in? 2 hours still on Tutorial Island. It's crazy. We are on the second Tutorial Island, though. But so far good. So I've played 4 hours of 1.0 before this. So like this island I'm familiar with. But in all honesty, I'm actually some of the things that I didn't really care for the first time I played through are not as big of a deal this time. Now that I'm kind of used to them and I've played with them for 4 hours. So I'm actually having a lot of fun playing this game. This game is like really fun. And I haven't even like delved in yet. I mean, we're like I said, we're still on Tutorial Island. Yeah, that's nothing to pick up. I gotta remember, there's something that I can dig around here. But I don't remember where it was. Oh, can I go over the shipwreck? I didn't try this before, but there are rocks setting over here, and I'm assuming I can swim. Okay, swimming confirmed. Can I go up? Oh my god, I thought I had levels in swimming. Nope, just agility. Can I walk up this way? We might be we might be ship out of luck. Is there anything down here? Unless there's something way back here. Oh, a chest. Coin, lockpick, mead, sharpening stone, pearl necklace. Oh, and an archer's ring. Increases rain damage 15%? That's actually pretty good. I didn't get anything like that for melee. Oh, hey, there's this too. Whiskey and a wolf pelt. Sounds like a country song. Whiskey and a wolf pelt. Down by the truck. And my dog. Can I go over here now? Can I... This is all... I didn't realize I could swim out this far. I just figured let's give it a shot. Well, that sucks for you. How far down can we go? Oh, it's not that deep. Okay, and we can't swim. Let's see. So first, I want to swim around this rock to see if there's anything on the backside, maybe. It's not looking like it. Unless I can... I can't jump while I'm in the water. Oh, wait. Can we glitch this thing out? Hang on. Hang on. Okay, well, this is a quick way to cheap out on some agility levels. Wait, how am I... Okay, it keeps throwing me back. I don't think I can get that. Wait, is swimming giving me agility levels? Maybe there's a chest down here? I don't know, but we just got like 4 free levels for doing nothing. Huh. Okay. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that guy, but I'm assuming that there's probably something over here on the ship. Maybe? It's kind of hard to see. Take the broadsword.